It was hard to know what to expect walking into Paramount Pictures' Primate at Fantastic Fest. All that was known at this point was that it was a horror movie scheduled to release in January about a killer chimp directed by Johannes. When the Strangers Prey at Night director introduced the film to the audience, he promised a real treat for Stephen King fans. He talked about being inspired by Cujo and Christine and how proud he was of the film, and joked that he hoped that this would make people help forgive him for Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. As silly as the premise may sound, it was clear that everyone involved believed in the film, and it turns out they had every right to do just that. Primate turned out to be an unapologetic bloodbath of fun. The opening scene perfectly sets the tone and lets you know that this movie is going to have you laughing out loud while simultaneously squirming in your seat. For starters, the rabies-infested chimp Ben is amazing. It's hard to discern exactly how they brought the adorable yet insane animal to life, but Roberts mentioned that they employed a variety of special effects techniques, including animatronics. All I know for sure is that it wasn't done using very much CGI, if any at all, which brings you back to a better time of 90s horror and action movies that may not have always been perfect, but they were far more entertaining. We also get more of this cute chimp turned sadistic little a-hole on screen than you could ever have imagined. He's doing it all, from slow stalking Michael Myers-esque suspense sequences to celebrating his kills in front of the crying friends of his victims. Therein lies the genius of Primate. It's an easy movie to snub your nose at if you're inclined to do so, though our lead actors are earnestly great. There's a handful of dumb choices by teens in peril. There's also some hilariously unbelievable moments involving what Ben is capable of doing, but the kicker is that everyone creating this madness is clearly in on the joke in a very meta way. You know this is the case when one character yells out something completely stupid in an intense moment and the entire crowd bursts out laughing together. It's Neve Campbell talking about the big-breasted girl running upstairs when she should be running out the front door. And you'll be feeling that way when you watch four nearly grown human beings unable to outsmart a rabies-crazed chimp hunting them down poolside. I don't know what it is with Johannes and pool horror, but the man does his best work surrounded by floats and the smell of chlorine. The music in Primate is sure to be a crowd pleaser. Steve Parr, who worked with Roberts on Prey at Night, returns and leaves his mark yet again. During a chase sequence or a moment of over-the-top carnage, John Carpenter-esque synth music raises the stakes and the fun, and on the flip side, when something especially messed up and dark happens on the screen, the notes turn darker and invasive in a way that reminded me of Marcos Beltrami's Sidney's Lament from Scream, which is the perfect dichotomy of Primate. Yes, this is a killer chimp movie with some dumb laughs, Terrifier 2 level kills, doesn't go quite that far, but it's in the neighborhood, and is set to release in the dreaded horror month of January. But Primate seems to know all that, embrace it, and deliver an insanely entertaining horror movie that I give an 8 out of 10.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. JoBlo was created by movie fans for movie fans, and we appreciate your support.